Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you guys are interested in knowing how I achieved this gorgeous look, keep on watching. So these are the colors that I used. All the products I used will be in the description box. So I got the 5G, 6G, 7 and 10G and I mixed them with the 30 volume developer in separate bowls and I mixed them in 1:1 ratio. So for example, I'll use the 10G and then mix that with I'll fill the bottle up with a 30 volume developer and mix that together. Trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight. Okay, let's start off with coloring the hair. I sectioned the hair into 4 parts and this is what the section is looking like. And then I went in with the roots color, which is the 5G with the developer together. So I just applied that onto the roots of the hair and I did that for the sections first. And then you'll see me later on when I start to section the hair in little sections. I would then go again with the roots color before I proceed with the other color. And now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say. So here guys, I just made the very first section and I started off with the back and then you see I'm going in with the roots color again, which is the 5G, and then towards the middle and the end I started with the 6G, but there's no wrong way to do this and I kind of use my hands to like smooth the color out and make sure everything blends nicely. And then the second piece that I'm sectioning right here, I went in with the 7G. So I started with the 6, I alternated, I went to the 7 and then the 10. And then I kept on changing and doing this in like random intervals. So it wasn't like a specific way, but because I wanted the hair to have like different highlights and lowlights. So I just went in like with the different colors. So there's no wrong way to do this, guys, and trust me, you will not get this wrong. And mind you, no 2 weeks will look exactly the same. Okay, just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. So I also use this cotton wool here to keep the sections neat pretty much so that the colors will not transfer to the next section, because mind you, the colors are different even though they're kind of similar a little bit, like they're close together in terms of the shade, but they are different colors, so you want to keep the sections neat and clean. So I use the cotton wool to do that. And like sometimes I'll go in with like the 7G in the middle and then towards the end I'll go in with the 10. So I was just playing around with it and just basically winging it, but doing it in a strategic way. That way I know like if I started with the 6, I wouldn't do the 6 for the next section. I'll go in with like maybe a 10 or a 7. I hope that makes sense, but that's basically what I was doing and you guys will get to see me doing all that. Also, just an FYI, I was wearing a mask and that's because this stuff does smell. It's like normal regular hair coloring smell, and I'm pretty sure it's not like good for your health, but yeah, when you do this pretty often you also want to protect yourself. So I just wore a mask and it just helps the color not smell as much as it would, so that way you're protecting your own self as well. For this piece right here with the second big section, since I started with the 6G in the middle section, I think I went in here with like the 7G. Just that way the whole back is not the same color. It's like the middle is one color, the side is another color, and you know, it's like alternating the colors really. That's what it is. And you can see the color is already changing. And what you're basically doing is you're toning the 613 hair. And then the roots of the hair is dark. So the roots is the 5G color, which is the darkest shade that I got. And the 10G is the lightest. So the higher you go in the number, the lighter it will be. So just keep that in mind depending on the look that you're going for. Okay guys, so for the very front section, you guys can see where the lace is because this is a closure wig. I sectioned the very first part and I did spray this stain, which I will link in the description box. It is to protect your hair. It's like really good for hair coloring, so I'll leave it in the description box for you guys. And for the very first section, I took just a tiny piece, and then you'll see me gently put on the root color, which is the 5G color, on the roots, just so we can still get that dark roots effect. And then I didn't go in with the color, as you guys will see shortly. I went in with a conditioner. So any conditioner you have will work for this. And the reason for using a conditioner instead of the 10G is because I wanted this section of the hair to be the lightest section. So that way I applied the conditioner. It acts as a barrier, making sure that there's no color that would penetrate that particular section. So I did the conditioner for 2 pieces, so the first piece and the second piece. I went in with the root color and then used the conditioner as the hair color basically, and just applied that all over the hair. And then I used the cotton wool to section that out so that there's no cross contamination. And then in the other sections, I just went in and started alternating again. I start with the root color, and then I believe I started with the lightest color, which was the 10G. And then the next section, I will go ahead and do the 7, the next the 6, and then went back to the 10G. So I kept alternating this, and yeah, that's basically it. So this hair coloring video was inspired by another YouTuber here as well. I will leave his video down in the description box so you guys can get an idea of what he's turned out like and his process. And his video is also very detailed, so it will give you a very good idea of the whole process. Just in case you're still confused after watching my video, you'd get to understand it better as well from watching his video. Something else I'd like to mention to you guys is that the lace, since this is a closure wig, like I mentioned, if you want to prevent the lace from getting stained with all this coloring, you can use the got2b tube, the gel, the black one, which is what I used. Before you start the process, use the got2b gel to just apply all over the lace, and that way it helps prevent any color from going through and staining the lace. And it makes such a huge difference, you guys. Like, I was so shocked on how good this trick worked, and I learned this trick from also the YouTube video I will link down in the description box. I forgot his name, but I'll link it down below. So this is what the wig is looking like, and then I went in to wash all those color off. As you can see, there's so much low light and highlights and all that good stuff. And then I used this purple shampoo that was given to me when I went to get some products from Sally's. So I just used that. But if you don't have this particular brand, that's perfectly okay. You can use any purple shampoo. And then I shampooed the hair, I conditioned the hair, and then I went in with a toner, as you guys will see very soon. But the color is looking so bomb. I was really happy with it. But I did do an extra step because why not? And I wanted to see what that would do to the wig, because I was experimenting here. And then also for the lace, I forgot to mention, when you guys are done washing the wig and the wig's all dried up, you can use a tint spray. I use the lace tint spray. I'll try to link one down below if I can find one, but the one I use is the Ebin New York one. So I use that to just apply on the lace, and that way it gives the lace the brown, medium brown, depending on your skin complexion. The wig will basically look like scalp, and it will match your complexion perfectly. Okay, to tone the hair, I went in with the T35 toner and a 20 volume developer. So I put the T35 toner into the bowl, and this one is a 1:2 ratio, so 2 parts developer and 1 part toner. As you guys see, I used the same bottle to just measure out the developer and put that into the bowl. I did that twice and then mixed it together and applied it all over the hair. Please do wear your gloves for this. I don't know why I didn't wear my gloves for this part. I think I forgot and I realized halfway. So please do wear your gloves before doing this. product all up in the hair to just kind of tone it down and give it more of like a beige brown look. So that's what the toner is going to do for you. But if you're happy with the look, the way it looked the first time before toning it, go for it, because it was really gorgeous as well. And after toning the hair, I went in with a shampoo and conditioner and washed that off and left the wig to air dry. Look at the color, you guys. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Like, yes. And this is what the hair looks like when it's all dried up. You can see the different dimensions and the different tones in the hair. It's gorgeous, and the hair quality was still 100%. If you want to try this yourself, feel free to do that and let me know or tag me on Instagram to see your final result. But if you want to purchase this wig from my website, I will leave it down below. It is called the Ciara wig and it is available on my website. So if you just want to purchase the wig so it could come looking all colored and all ready for you to wear, be sure to check that out down below in the description box as well. And I will show you guys very soon what the wig looked like on me, so you can get an idea what it looked like on a real human being and not just the mannequin. But the hair is so pretty. The back, look at the back, look at the waves, and I did put some waves onto the hair, and you can see the quality is still so good because I sell great hair, and this is what it looks like on me. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.